It's been a challenging week for the folks in Lac du Bonnet and the surrounding areas where wildfires forced many families to evacuate their homes. But this morning there's a bit of some good news. Some residents have now been allowed to return. And on Monday afternoon, the provincial fire map indicated that the blaze's status changed from out of control to being held. Joining us with an update is the Reeve of Lac du Bonnet, Loren Schinkel. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So with those evacuation orders being lifted for some areas in the last few days, give us a bit of an update this morning.
Well, yesterday afternoon, we managed to open up a significant area for our residents based on information and recommendations from Wildfire Services. As you indicate, the fire is held and it's been in that contained area, but there was still certainly a number of hotspots. But yesterday at 4 o'clock, we opened up the Cape Coppermine Granite Hills area to the residents, and as well as along the west side of the Pinawa Bay area, channel area there. So there was approximately 650 residents that were allowed back in, and certainly Granite Hills Golf Course as well as included in that. Unfortunately, the province indicates that they still have concerns and would not allow the area south and then east from on Provincial Road 313. This is the Pinawa Bay area, Fernwood area. They wouldn't allow that to be open because of the concerns as to what's going on in that arm of Alexander with the Bird River fires, the Point du Bois fires, the White Shell fires, etc. So we held that area is still closed to residents from Baluch Road going east. So we're hopeful today that we'll get some movement on that. I haven't been briefed yet. There's a meeting going on with fire services right now through our emergency measures, but we ask for the residents' continued patience in that area.
And how many residents now are still waiting to return home?
I would estimate there's 150 or so, at least, in that Fernwood, Pinawa Channel area. Some of the people there are seasonal, but there are a lot of full-time personnel or residents in that, and there's a couple of businesses as well that are established in that area. So we ask for their continued patience, because as soon as it's safe to have our residents return, that's what we're focused on through Wildfire Services, then that will occur.
And you mentioned having a conversation soon with Wildfire Service. Is there anything else that you haven't mentioned yet this morning to us that you've been chatting with them about?
You know what? I get an update here hopefully by 9 o'clock. And we did open up as well the Wendigo Road area yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning to all residents on both the east and west side of Wendigo all the way down to Byman Crescent. So there's businesses in there that were impacted, White Spruce on the Lake. We really appreciate their cooperation in this. And they'll be able to open. As well as Lake Life Greenhouse that is in that area. But we just ask for it's all about the safety of our residents. Okay. Byman Road is going to be held yet. There's a security there. And we allowed actually residents in on Langsden as well, up to Wendigo Road. But Hydro's still working in that area to restore power. They've been remarkable. Over 200 poles were down in that area, and they say they'll have the hydro back on by Wednesday, which is a remarkable feat given what they were facing. Wow. So we just ask for a little bit more patience on that east side of Provincial Road 313 from Baluch Road going east for our residents there.
And your community certainly has been through a lot over these last couple of weeks. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.